What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen. This time, honey, I am back to talk about what the people think about love and marriage Huntsville thus far, honey. Okay, can't even get the words out. Okay, you wrote the song and can't remember the words, honey. Okay. So without further ado, honey, let's get off into it. Listen. So one person says, it's crazy how Martell is mad that Marsau won't give the Holtz credit for putting them on, but Martell won't give Mel her credit for carrying him their entire marriage. You better speak on it. Okay, yes, that is true, honey. Another person says, if I were Mel, I would never offer any help to the Scotts for anything. I don't care how many charities they have. I wouldn't give a nickel since Marsau is ungrateful. Yeah, Marsau is ungrateful and he's jealous, He's jealous of Melody. Hell, maybe even Martell too, because he married her. Okay, I mean, I'm just saying he did mess up the marriage. But yeah, stranger things, honey, have happened. People could still have a jealousy of you, like, damn, you was married to her. And have y'all seen how this man be looking at Melody? I'm telling y'all what I know about men. Don't no man be looking you up and down, honey, and around and around. And if y'all notice in that scene that Melody and Marsau, where they was meeting at the little coffee shop outside, did you notice Melody was able to get him angry? Martell couldn't get him angry. Yeah, he was going back and forth with him. But Melody was able to, get some emotion up out of Big Toenail Head. And that's a big deal. Okay, because if you can control somebody like that, that means you got a hold on them. She really gotta, okay? She got a hold on him, honey, okay? That Tisha don't have. You got a dark soul, brand new. Like, all you do on your podcast is talk about me and my soul. And, I appreciate if you keep my name up out your mouth. Is that right, girl? But anyways, honey. So another person says, when Stormy asks who was the needy person she could give the 100 to, and he said, I am. Marsau is a fool. Another person says Tisha wants to hold on to Stormy's friendship to keep her away from Melody. She wants Melody to be alienated. But I think that Tisha wants to copy off of Stormy. I don't think she likes Stormy's personality all like that. I think it's more like, I'll pretend to like your personality so I can copy up off of you, because we have to look at people's patterns and pathologies. Tisha used Mel. She copied off of everything that Melody did, business logos, the Mommy Business podcast. Like, I'm sure a lot of that shit came from Melody, honey. The blueprint, there's that word. Okay, like, Tisha copied off of Melody. And she even hated on Melody. When you always on social media, you always posting stuff, and you the post queen, and you this and you that, and why, remember, her and Kimmy was getting on Melody for that. Just so Tisha, because I don't so much see it with Kimmy, but just so Tisha could, do all this posting and stuff. Who do we see posting all on social media? Where did she learn that from? From Melody. So I hated you and what you were doing when I didn't have a platform, when I didn't have the confidence to step out and let people know what I'm doing, right? But as soon as I joined you, now I understand why you was posting so much on your social media, because hell, you wanted to talk to the people. You wanted to, promote your business, make money, right? Be successful. So yeah. So another person says, Mel already confirmed years ago she found out Martell was spending business funds on coleslaw and other tricks, and Marsau covered for him. Another person says Kimmy isn't happy with Maurice. It's all over her face. I don't think they'll be together much longer. There's no way Maurice isn't cheating if he is constantly complaining about Kimmy not giving him enough sex. Another person says Martell sends Marsau back to the movies like Stevie J sends Jocelyn to the strip club. Not the strip club. Yeah. And Jocelyn used to cry and throw a fit. That's why I wasn't believing all that shiggity honey she got to saying in that Carlos King interview, how she was always so confident, always such a star. She always knew. It was lies mixed with some of the truth, honey. And I can't get down with that. Okay. I can't go for that. Okay. So another person says it's quite funny how he just told Melody he doesn't respect e-commerce, yet he is sporting a black t-shirt while his daughters are packing products ordered from their website. LOL SMH. Maybe he doesn't understand what e-commerce encompasses. Another person says in the previous episode, Mel said basically the same thing Martell said, but legs, hips, and breasts didn't correct her. If I were Martell, I would just blow his whole spot up. They think they have Martell pinned against a wall, and that's dangerous for someone to feel trapped. I told you, when it comes to the Scott brothers, right? I feel like Maurice and Martell are the ones that are more or less friends. They were friends. I feel like Marsau has always been competitive with Martell, and ever since Martell ruined his family with, sleeping with coleslaw or whatever, honey, he has made that Martell's identity. There are people that may be close to you or may be in close proximity to you. They may be jealous of you. And any mistake that you make, well, to me, that wasn't no mistake. That was a choice because the nigga kept doing it. But I'm just saying, right? That was something that he had to pay for, right? Right. He ended up losing money. A lot of people didn't want to do business with him. He lost Melody, okay, who was the brains behind all the businesses they had, child. Okay, so Marsau has taken all of that and made that into Martell's identity, and people will do that. That way they can feel comfortable with you. That way they don't see you as a threat. That's why. Go back and watch. That's why his voice went up when he said to Martell, I did more for you than you did for me. Like, I need to make you look like such a F up. You don't talk about your mistakes in business, your failures, and it's just like, and that's why Martell was like, yes, I did. I mean, I had to file for bankruptcy. And Marsau deflected and said, no, you talk about your mistakes in your marriage, not understanding that marriage is a business, nigga. Okay, and if he lost money, he lost money. It is what it is. One thing affects the other. Okay, it really does. Another person says Tisha sounded like a high school kid whose parents don't like her friends. SMH, she doesn't seem to be upset about her friend calling her husband a bitch. I'm so glad that Chris set Marsau straight, letting him know that I relayed the conversation correctly. Marsau hates to give the Holtz credit for his success because Melody was the brains in the Holtz relationship. So that's like giving Melody all the credit, just my opinion. That is an excellent point. That is excellent. Yes. Another person says, I believe Marsau paid for something with coleslaw and Martell gave him the money back. It was some under the table-ish that they kept from Mel and Tisha, not really a loan. That is a really good point. That is a really good point. Another person says, yes, I forgot that it was, but it was mentioned before by one of Arionne's ex-friends during a secretly recorded conversation between Arionne and the ex-friend. Another person says, my theory is Marsau loaned Martell money when he was sneaking around with Arionne. Girl, that's what everybody is saying. Okay, they already done said it. Okay, another person says Marsau and Martell are both prideful. It's really the side eye that you give the both of them. Yeah, they never admit when they are wrong. Chris Fletcher gets them both together, and I love it. Yeah, I'm kind of liking Chris Fletcher. I feel like he's very mature. The men on this show need a man to look up to. They really do. At first, we thought that Maurice was gonna be the Martin Luther King, honey, but he didn't let us down, honey. He didn't let us down. Okay. We thought Maurice was gonna be that dude, but he ain't nothing but a liar. And I was gonna call him a sexologist, honey. No, not no sexologist. He just seems like a sex addict. Seriously, it's like that's all he talks about. Like, damn. You know? Another person says, I hate how Stormy keeps trying to pull Courtney into her mess. Courtney don't know which way is up most of the time. Y'all think he a simp? I think he supports his wife. He should have told her, though, babe, okay, stop calling, him a bitch. Don't. But he don't really see it for Marsau, because he see that Marsau is sexist towards women. And he is, right? He is, because he's a coward. And that's how sexist men is. It's like, yeah, you're a woman. You could have accomplished all these things, but you're a woman. Okay, all you need to be is barefoot and pregnant. Don't nobody care about what you talking about, girl. Okay, that's why he cannot stand Melody. He had to try to break her down, put her in lowest terms, and Melody checked that ass. Okay? They always have to assassinate your character and discredit your accomplishments. They have to do that in order to deal with you, because a lot of these men, they feel so threatened. Okay? Another person says, I would probably feel bad about Stormy disrespecting Marsau, but he is too disrespectful to all the women, so you get what you give. I know that's right. I know that's right, honey. Another person says, the way Stormy continues to disrespect Tisha's husband to her face, and she doesn't say anything, is a hot mess regardless of if it's her man. Stormy would never allow that with her husband. It shows Stormy does not respect Tisha either. She can disagree with Marsau without repeatedly disrespecting him to his silent wife. Not silent. Who said that? Another person says, I really wish Marsau would have left Tisha and the girls alone. He came in with his controlling ways, and messed up the moment. That's when they was packing up those orders. I never seen kids run from their fathers so fast, LOL. Yeah, these kids, they be doing when they parents ain't about shit. They be like, look at this bitch. This bitch be letting everybody run all over her. Okay, sure. I'm gonna see what I can do. Okay, yeah, these kids, they see how you let people treat you. That's why they be trying to test you. Oh, she ain't do nothing when it came to this person, so let me see. Start testing their limits. I'm not saying that it's right, but that's what kids do. That's what people do. Okay. Another person says, Letitia blocked me because I agreed with someone that said Letitia lied about working on the hair products for 5 years. She was copying Melody all that damn time. That was just enough damn time to copy off of everything that Melody is doing. Now we got Stormy. She's super successful. So that's why she likes Stormy, because it's like, yeah, I want to pick your brain. Yeah, Tisha ain't nothing but an opportunist. Okay? She ain't nothing but an opportunist. Now, she will befriend somebody like Destiny and be a real friend to her, because she don't see Destiny as a threat, right? You got to think about that. Got to really think about that. So another person says Tisha's kids ain't like the Eminem kids. They both seem disinterested in whatever their mama is trying to promote in the name of copycatting. Ooh, that's a good point. So another person says, I think Mel and Martell helped the Scotts as a couple to come up back in the day. They don't want to admit it, but Marsau has probably helped Martell since the divorce during his downfall on getting back on track. Now that sounds about right, right? That sounds about right. But anyways, you guys, that's all I got to say about all of that. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new. And I will check you guys out in the next video.